4 seed. They'll host the Houston Rockets, who finished with the 5 seed. The Rockets are heavily favored because the Lakers will likely be without both Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves due to injury to at least start the series. We don't know how long they'll actually be out. However, they do still have this guy named LeBron James, and the King has been a one-man show since Luka and Austin both went down earlier this month. In the final 5 games of the season, LeBron ranks top 10 in points per game, assists per game, and field goal percentage. So now when we look ahead of the Rockets and the Lakers series, again, the Rockets are heavily favored, but could we potentially witness this vintage LeBron playoffs against the Rockets? What do you think, Stephen A?
Well, you can talk about vintage LeBron playoffs all you want to. Are you talking about numbers or are you talking about wins? LeBron's going to get his numbers. He's one of the greatest players to have ever played this game. And you marvel at his greatness at age 41 in the year 23 of his career, his 23rd season in his career. Oh, LeBron's going to get you your numbers. He's got the ball in his hands. He's going to be able to dictate matchups and pace, what have you, because you don't have Luka and Austin Reeves to defer to. So the numbers are going to be there. But let me be very, very clear, okay? Lakers going home very early. At the most 5, and I anticipate they might get swept. They don't have enough. It's not, and it's a damn shame because one of the favorite things I love hearing is I love LA after a Lakers win. I just love it. I just love that right now. And I don't even know if they're going to hear that this weekend because I'm telling you right now, without Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, what do you have to offset KD in Houston and what they bring to the table? Now, I know that they get a bit rattled in the fourth quarter because they don't have a point guard this year. And Shepard's got to step up, and he's got to do a better job of controlling the team to some degree. Strictly, he's a good player, but strictly in terms of dictating pace, controlling the tempo, controlling his team, getting everybody in the right positions, being what a point guard, a quintessential point guard, is supposed to be, which he hasn't appeared to be enough, even though he's a good player, and I like him a lot. The bottom line is this. The Lakers don't have enough. DeAndre Ayton's got to play above the clouds. Good luck with that, okay? Along with Yuri Hachimura and others. They've got to play above what we have seen them do. I don't know if they can do that. That's where I'm at with it. I think Houston, who's a team that's capable of starting literally 4 guys, 6'11" and above. 5 guys, 6'8" and above. This team, and they can defend, mind you. I think that team is going to be too much for the Los Angeles Lakers. The only reason I'm not saying it's a flat-out sweep, just because it's just like I did with AI in 2001. I said AI will get you one. I'd like to believe I can say the same for the great LeBron James, but that's about all. Lakers are going home in 5. This is not going to be a long series. They do, unless Luka and AR are able to come back. If they were able to come back, I might have picked the Lakers to win this damn series. But their loss is so significant. They're so potent. The absence of both of them, I think, is entirely too much to ask LeBron James to overcome. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he will do it. And without Luka and AR, the Los Angeles Lakers ain't getting past 5 games. It might be a sweep.
You have to wonder internally the way the Rockets and the Lakers were watching what was going on with Denver and San Antonio the last couple of days. Because if I'm the Rockets, I'm thinking, look at the Nuggets. They're completely disrespecting us. Are we the marks out here? Are we the team that everybody wants to play? Denver was sending flashing big signals that they preferred to play the Rockets than they did to play the Timberwolves, who are the 6th seed. Yeah. And if you're the Lakers, you got to be saying, hey, the Warriors didn't play Steph against us last week when Steph could have played in that game. They thought it didn't matter. And then the Suns didn't play Devin Booker against them the next night. And the Lakers were able to maneuver their way against some tankers into a home court advantage. So if you're looking at how do the Lakers somehow pull this off, and Stephen, I agree with you. I'd pick the Rockets in this series, etc. The pathway, number 1, is to get to late in the series because while it's going to be a hard thing to see Luka and Austin Reeves play in this series, it becomes more feasible if you extend it. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a week between now and the start of it because of the play-ins. You know, there's soft tissue injuries. I can't predict how it would be. You know, it's going to be pain tolerant in certain circumstances. So how do you somehow get to games 5, 6, and 7 just for the dream of getting your team back? Number one, you get home court advantage. Check. That's what the Lakers did. They were able to win their last 3 games. LeBron playing point guard. They got over that hurdle. 2, you got to split those first 2 games at home. And Stephen A., I got to tell you, I like the chances of them splitting the first 2 games at home more with Houston than I did against Minnesota. Houston, and I understand there's some guys on their roster who have playoff experience, and Kevin Durant's got a billion playoff games, but Houston will be on the road in a playoff game. This team hasn't done this before. And so I think Houston's in a command position, but you try to split the first 2 games. 3, you need to figure out a way to have LeBron have explosive games. You need to have him get space. That means you need your guys to hit threes. They're going to play Luke Kennard a ton of minutes. They need their shooters to make some shots to force Houston to move out of the way so LeBron can attack the basket and distribute the ball. You've got to find a way to hit some shots, to get him some offensive support. And then 3, you have to hope that the Rockets struggle on offense. Now, down the stretch of the season, Stephen A., they won 8 of 9 coming in. They were very strong on offense. They made some changes to their lineups. They come in with some swagger offensively, but they are fragile offensively. But it's going to take a lot of things to fall into place to pull this off. I'm not saying it's impossible, but definitely you're right. It's unlikely.
It's pretty damn close to impossible. I mean, if you look up the word impossible, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if it's not there, it's pretty damn close, okay? You're talking about a dude in KD who's going to be the best offensive player in this series. Let's get that out the way. You're talking about a Houston Rockets team that is a top 6 team defensively. This is what they bring to the table. Again, our issue with them is their performance in clutch time, combined with the fact that point guard play, their propensity to turn over the basketball, particularly in the fourth quarter, is something that has ravaged them. But they're 9-1 in their last 10 games. I mean, they've been handling their business. And KD is KD. He's a 2-time champion. He's a 2-time NBA Finals MVP, who, by the way, is also 9-5 lifetime in the postseason against LeBron James. So we can't forget any of that either. We understand that the Lakers have some guys with some experience, but you got some, but talent ultimately usurps everything. And I think that when you look at Houston, again, the absence of a point guard, I don't know how the hell they didn't go out and make sure they got a point guard, to make a playoff run. I don't know how they did that. But still in all, it's the Lakers that they're going up against without Luka and without Austin Reeves. If Austin Reeves and Luka were there, I would have picked the Lakers to win this series. But they're not. And in order for them to come back, the belief is you probably have to push this series to 6 games, which means that the Lakers would have to win 2. Ain't happening. You're not beating the Houston Rockets 2 games in this series without Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. It's not happening, okay? So I'm sorry. I'm gonna be kind enough to tell you not to get your broomsticks. But I will say, be near the closet where the broomstick is. Okay, be near the closet because, damn it, it's probably going to happen. I mean, it's like that. It's just like that.
Now, there is a slight chance. Right now, the Lakers are 3-2 when only LeBron plays and Luka and AR do not. And 4 of those 5 games have come in the month of April. Let's go to yesterday.